Welcome, Warrior Nation, to Freer, Texas, home of the Buckaroos, as Annapolis just finished off a JV win. It looked like it was going to be a battle back and forth, but then the JV boys exploded in the fourth quarter, cruise to a double-digit win. And now the Varsity boys, their turn. They've been playing a lot of basketball here. That last weekend, they've been at, I guess Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they've been at the CCISD tournament. And that first day, they got a taste of what 6A Texas basketball feels like. And then the second day, we're able to start figuring some things out and lost to a pretty good Cherryland team in overtime, but I think that gave them a ton of confidence as they were able to then beat Moody High School and Rockport Fulton back-to-back games and finish on a pretty high note. And really, for a young team like this, at this point in the season, playing a lot of games is probably not a bad thing, because they're starting to figure things out. They've got a mix of upperclassmen and freshmen, as some freshmen getting some significant playing time. But really, the key component has been Jake Waltney. He has been absolutely fantastic. He's averaging over 15 points a game, blocks the ball, rebounds, double-digit rebounds. He has been a monster. And you've got some size to complement him in sophomore Brogan Easter. But then you have a complement of young guards that are starting to find their rhythm. Got sophomore Noah Riojas, freshman Jeremiah Cavazos, freshman Joaquin Ford. We've got just got a good mix going. When you got a young team, you're just not quite sure how it's all going to gel, but it's starting to really come together. Got a team that's got just a good complement of players. Like I said, you've got your standout player, Jake Waltney, but then you've just got a complement of players that are all contributing, whether it's rebounds, steals, defense, making big shots. And it's not like a team that you can just key on one guy. They share the ball well, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised if you've not seen this team, just how mature it's been already, even though it doesn't look like it on the roster. Don't know much about Freer. We just know that from their JV, they like to kind of play rough and tumble. They weren't super aggressive defensively, which allowed the three-point shooters to get going and loosen things up after that. So we're about 35 seconds away from teams heading to their benches and this game starting. Thank you for joining us on Thanksgiving break on the Warrior Sports Network. Freer Buckaroos versus Annapolis Christian Academy. Before we get the game started, just want to shout out to our sponsors and thank you for their generosity. Allows us to broadcast games both home and away. Without their support, none of this could be possible. If you would like to be a school sponsor and help support both co-curricular and curricular programs here at Annapolis, please reach out to Carrie Stice. Love for you to be a partner. As basketball season, we've got quite a few broadcasts. You get your name out there, and we get the chance to mutually support each other. Freer, Texas here, home of the Buckaroos. I don't know, just like that name. As we have, if you have stock in clear packing tape, your stocks are rising because they have from wall to wall signs and posters just taped to the wall. It's got an interesting gym. Jake Waltney will be doing the tip. 22, Xavier Locker 11, Jeremiah Cavazos, Noah Riojas, and Brogan Easter starting. Tip gets deflected over to Brogan, back to Noah. Annapolis will start, and Freer's in a 2-3 zone. Over to Jeremiah Cavazos. They're going to try to work it inside. Finds Jake. Good. Brogan and Jake doing a nice job working together. That one's a little bit too hot, kind of down on his ankles too fast. And the turnover goes to Freer. Annapolis in their 2-3 zone of their own. They like to extend it out though. They try to be super aggressive with it. Over to 1. Finds Jake, and now Jeremiah. Elbow jumper, a little bit long. 3 sneaks in there. Nice little up and under move as he gets the first basket of the game. El Rios with the ball over to Xavier Lockyer. Here comes the double team. It's quick. Xavier's got to find a dribble, finds a man. Over to Xavier. Tries to force one in there, and that one gets stolen. Jake double team. They've definitely done their homework. Ball gets bounced around. Now it's on the ground, and it's going to stay here off Xavier. The ball kind of got kicked around. Xavier went on the floor but couldn't quite corral it. Over to the corner, Xavier there. Over to 5, ball gets tipped and then stolen by Xavier. And now Noah with the ball. Annapolis looking to get its first basket of the game. Jeremiah thought about it, pulls up, 3's on him. Kicks over to Noah, looking inside, ball gets stolen. It's 2-on-1, finds 3, it's too far down. Kicks out to 0, he's gonna do a 3-pointer, that's long. Jake came flying through, corrals the ball, but couldn't quite keep his feet in bounds. Ball stays here with Freer. 2, there's a deflection. Oh, wow. Gonna call a foul on maybe Brogan. The block was clean. I think it said Brogan came in maybe with the body. You can see what I meant talking about with Jake, just really showing off just a wide array of skill there. Unfortunately, it ended up being a foul. 6:34 left. Freer up 2-0. Second free throw. That one is off as well. Ball bounced around. Offensive rebound. Scoop to 2. Up and under. That one's off. And stays here with White. Ball gets tipped out. Apple's gonna have to do battle. As I mentioned with the JV, that was kind of our Achilles heel at first, was having trouble at the basket. Annapolis looks like the Varsity's gonna need to step up a little bit. Long pass over to 1, then reset to 0. Kicks over to 3, long 3-pointer. That's off the back iron and over the backboard. Ball goes to Annapolis. So even though Freer's in that 2-3 zone, they will extend, and they like to double team that on the corner, and they're going to really pack in on the big guys. The guards are going to have to find a little bit of space. Brogan kicks over to Jeremiah. 3-pointer on the way, in and out. Brogan bounced around to Jake. He's going to airball that one. Gets his own rebound, up again, and sneaks in. The ball thought about going out, and then got enough of the roll to drop in. He had several of his own offensive rebounds. They're going to just, anytime that ball gets anywhere near that rim, there's going to be a cloud of white jerseys around. That one's short. Game's tied 2-all, just under 6 minutes in the first quarter. High post to 15. He's going to kick out to 1. 1's going to drive. Finds Brogan. Gets stopped. Kicked out. Over to 0. Thought about it. Brogan with the steal. Good hands. Noah now going to push some tempo. He's going to find Xavier. Over to Jake. And 1. That's how you run your fast break. Noah found the guard right away. Jake running the floor like he should. Good assist by Xavier Lockyer. And now Jake with another and 1. As Annapolis takes the lead 4-2, 5:38 left in the first quarter. His first free throw is short. Let's see if we can get this one up and over. That one's long. He gets his own rebound. No one's there. And why not? All the Annapolis people had vacated, and Freer forgot that you had to box out the shooter. Over to 3. He's going to drive. He's quick. And he's going to get fouled on the drive. So 3's quick on that backside. Apple's going to have to be quick on that rotation. Make sure you get in front of him. 6-2. Annapolis up. 5:23 left in the first quarter. Freer ball after the foul. Over to 13. Ball gets tipped, but stays with Freer. 3. Trying to find a teammate, finally does. One up top. Ball gets deflected by, it gets saved. Freer's going to drive. Ball gets kicked, stolen by Xavier. And now Noah. He's going to push tempo. Looking over to Xavier. Uses dribble. Jeremiah Cavazos up top. Going to try to pound the big guy. Xavier for three. That's a little long. The guards are going to have to shoot because that zone is really packed in tight. If those three start falling, they're going to have to adjust, which will be helpful. Over to three. Zero up top, no one guarding him. He's going to take a wide open three. That's off the back iron. Noah comes flying in. Ball gets knocked out of his hand. Here comes one. He just kind of airmails it, looking for a bailout call. Didn't happen. Annapolis resets. Three likes to drive. Back, step back, way off. Xavier with the drive, with the rebound. Annapolis got to be really careful. He got the rebound, brought the ball down, and Freer's just all over. They're waiting for that ball to come down. Even on a rebound, they're just hanging around. Annapolis needing to take care of the ball. And Coach Harper doing some extra coaching out on the court. Didn't like what he was seeing defensively. Now we kind of got a feel for Freer. We see what they like to do. Got some quick guards that kind of at times time up that double team. So our guards are gonna have to be smart with the ball, but also they're packed in really tight. We're gonna have to loosen up with some jump shots, three-pointers, something to loosen up that defense. Then defensively, got to make sure we rebound and secure that ball. 4:28 left. Annapolis up 6-2. It's a low-scoring game. This is going to be kind of a grinded-out game, I feel. Noah with the ball over to Xavier. Xavier looking. Here comes that defense extending out. Jake up top. They're changing their offensive set. Now finds Brogan down low. Nice pass by the big man. Jake showing off his array of skills. Gets the assist. Annapolis up 8-2. High post at 13. Lost the handle. Got it back. Driving baseline. He's going to have a fun. That's not. Boy, that's. You go down there. You got Brogan. You got Jake. You got Xavier. It's just. That's a wall of people. Noah thought about the three. Decides to pull it out. Over to Jeremiah. Looking inside. Finally decides to pass it. There's Brogan wide open again. There's a mismatch size. Why is he mirror? And then gets the foul. Looks like the Annapolis changing up his offense to having to soften up that zone, and now Freer having to chase, which leaves Brogan in a mismatch on that baseline. He'll be shooting two after the foul. 3:40 left. Annapolis up 8-2. Brogan trying to make it 9. Couldn't quite get it over the rim. So far, free throw shooting not been stellar for Annapolis. Needing to shore that up. We are on break and need to maybe kind of knock that rust off a little bit. Second free throw is up, and that one rims out again, just in front of the rim. Coach Harper not happy about that. Now defense extending out a little bit, trying to put some pressure on these ball handlers. Jeremiah really tough, got quick hands. Three, directing traffic. Freer, looks like they've changed their offensive set a little bit, trying to move things out, trying to extend that zone, get some space in there. They're looking to drive. You can tell those guards trying to probe with their dribble a little bit. Can't find. There's a steal right there. Noah will be left all alone. Finger roll layup. Cavazos so quick, able to read things, and he just stepped right in front of that passing lane. Not even deflected, just caught it. That's how quick he is. Three, looking to drive. There's this probe. He's going to come all the way through and just gets absolutely hammered by Brogan. It looked like, yeah, Brogan looked like he actually got all ball. They're going to call foul, and I'm guessing because Brogan's so aggressive with his arm motion, it's going to probably get a call just by the look of it. That free throw is good. Anytime you come into the middle, you're going to have Brogan, you have Jake, you have Xavier. I mean, all those three can block shots. That free throw is good as well. Here comes Annapolis, going to pick up tempo. Xavier left all alone. Finds Jake. That one gets blocked. He had three guys on him. Now the ball's loose. Steal over to Jeremiah. 2-on-1. Jake's there. Jeremiah's going to take it all himself, gets pushed. Jake, good follow, good finish. Jeremiah tried to just hold him off, and got a little bit too far under the rim. Jake, though, good hustle. And now Annapolis starting to roll a little bit, 12-4. Defense extending out, putting a little bit of pressure. These guards from Freer, he's going to three, kicks it to 0. We're having a little bit of trouble finding some space here. Their guards just playing a little back and forth, and that's an air ball. 3 and 0 just kept passing back and forth. I'm not sure what they were waiting for, and 1-0 finally got impatient, fired up a shot that was way long. Here comes the speed. Turnover, back to Freer. 2-on-2, here comes 0. Finds Noah, scoop and misses it. Jake's there. Brogan out in front, all alone. Here comes 3, just racing through. Good hustle. The tempo of the game is really picking up here. 3, he'll go full speed as he just comes barreling through there, looking for contact. Noah obliges, gets called for the foul. 3 just like cradled the ball like it was a football. Just expecting contact, just barreling through there. First free throw is not good. Annapolis up 12-4. Jacob Segundo coming in. 1:34 left in the first quarter. Annapolis up 8. Freer shooting second free throw. That one's off. Jake with the rebound, looking for some help. There's the guard. Freer extending their defense out. Jacob Segundo thought about the 3. Now he needs a little bit of help, and that gets stolen. Ball's loose. Gets tipped. Stolen by Noah. Noah trying to pull out and wisely decides to slow everything down. Freer now extending that zone way out as 0 is just putting tons of pressure. Noah drives through. Ball's on the ground. It's loose. Brogan trying to corral it. Jacob comes in, makes sure it's a jump ball, and that finally gets called. And it's going to be white ball. Annapolis' offense looking a little discombobulated as Freer's defense is kind of changing a little bit. Sometimes it's super aggressive, sometimes not. Guards having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the tempo sometimes. Over to 0. 0 and 3 seem to be their main players, just playing a little back and forth. Finds 15. A little elbow jumper wide open, makes it off the bank. 6-12, 33 seconds left. Now Freer in a 2-3 zone. They're starting to chase a little bit, starting to extend out. Finds Jacob. Over to Jeremiah Cavazos for 3, front of the rim. Big rebound by Brogan. Kicks it out for Josh Garza. And here comes 3. And that guard pressure will sometimes just come flying out and sometimes stay in. Jacob steps in for a 3-pointer. Big rebound, Cavazos. He's going to step in for another 3, top of the key. That one's long. Another offensive rebound. Boy, several good looks at the basket, but nothing falling. Annapolis up 12-6, end of the first quarter. Lots of good looks, starting to assert themselves down low as Brogan and Jake able to elevate, get some offensive rebounds, but just not able to finish some of these golden opportunities. Guards a little bit off on the 3s as well. We're a little bit trying to get recalibrated after a really tough weekend of basketball, lots of games. Freer, on the other hand, showing a little bit of versatility. Sometimes they'll stick in that 2-3 zone and look like they're playing passive, and then all of a sudden the guards will come out, put tons of ball pressure. So our guards need to be just really smart about the ball, see what's happening, and use that pass to relieve the pressure, and then we can pound the rock inside. Annapolis will start with the 5 that ended the quarter. Senior Jacob Segundo, freshman Jeremiah Cavazos, freshman Josh Garza, senior Jake Waltney, and sophomore Brogan Easter all on the floor to start the second quarter. Annapolis up 6 points, start of the second quarter. Over to Jacob. Here comes that pressure, and that ball gets tipped and stolen. Good hustle by Josh. Jacob back to Josh. Great hustle by the freshman to retain that possession. And they are, boy, that was a dangerous pass. Gets tipped. That was a freshman mistake. And now Steele with three with the ball. Levin's going to drive. Kicks to 1. Jake's there. 15 again. That one's way off. And, yeah, 0 stepped out of bounds. When that zone's so far extended out, you just can't send an entry pass just from the top of the key right to the high post. Just can't quite do that. Hands are too quick. Got to find a little different way to get that ball inside. Over to Jacob. Jacob looking inside. Here comes that pressure. Finds Josh. That 2-3 is going to attack that wing. There's a high post. Jake's going to go up and under, finds contact, and 1. Great job. Got his man in the air, put a little shoulder in there just to make sure he gets the contact, and then strong finish as Jake has been as good as billed so far. Joaquin Ford coming in for Jacob Segundo. We have 3 freshmen on the court now. As Jake trying to get going with his free throws. He's been able to get to the line, just can't quite sink them. That one's good. 15-6, 7:05 left in the second quarter. Annapolis with a lot of youth out there, and then Jake and Brogan. 11's got all he can handle with Jeremiah Cavazos. Here comes a high screen. 3 with the ball. Jeremiah trying to read that, and the ball's loose. Oh boy, almost got it. And 1's going to come through, and Brogan says, no thank you. Tried a Euro step around Brogan. That's just not happened. High to Jake, gets him in the air, contact, and there's another foul. Jake's so smart. He's big, he's strong. He doesn't have to go up right away. He's got good feet, good hands. Gets 2 guys in the air, draws the contact, and now he's on the free throw line again. So he's just been a menace for the Buckaroos. They just have no answer for him. And he just runs the court so well. That one's short. .636 left. Annapolis up 15-6. Jake shooting the second. That one's going to be long. And here comes Freer. Deep three. That's going to be nothing but net. Need to make sure we get a little bit more ball pressure on that. 6:20 left. 15-9. Josh looking for some help. Over to Joaquin. Back to Josh. High post entries. They're double team that. That's not going to happen. And then finally gets called for the foul as Josh trying to get that ball back and a little too zealous. These are just freshman mistakes. They have Jake bracketed even though he's got a height advantage. They're going to not allow that just straight entry pass. To be a little bit craftier than that. 0 with the ball. Over to 3. Back to 0. Thought about the 3. Pulls it down. Over to 11. Jake there. Finds 2 in the high post. 2 looking for a teammate. 0's going to dribble. Brogan's there to challenge. Here comes a rebound. 1 came flying in over the back. Ties up Joaquin, and the jump ball goes to Annapolis. Xavier Lermer coming in. 5:41 left. Annapolis up 15-9. This is just a slow, grinded out kind of game. Annapolis needing to find a little bit of rhythm offensively, and right through Xavier Lermer's hands. Turnover to Freer. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble with the turnovers, needing to be a little bit better with that ball. High post over to 3. 3's going to pull over another long three-pointer. That one's long. Backside rebound, double team. Kicks it out to 1. He's going to step in for a 3. That one's off 2. By high in the air, Brogan can't quite get it. And he's going to get called. I think Brogan's going to call for the foul. Annapolis having lots of opportunities, but when they catch the ball, they're bringing it down to their waist, and that's exactly where Freer wants it. And they've been grabbing and poking it out. Need to be a little bit stronger, keeping that ball a little bit higher. Boy, that's dangerous little handoff there as Jeremiah's licking his chops on that, and that's going to be a travel. You can see some inexperience on the Freer side with some of their ball handlers. They've got a couple that they are pretty confident with, but the other ones not so much. Ben Marsh, senior, coming in. It's Brogan in a little bit of foul trouble. Jeremiah Cavazos with the ball. Freer in that 2-3 zone. Joaquin finds Jake. Good hands, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Trying to feed, and Jake was open. The pass led him a little bit too far away from the basket and stepped out of bounds. Another turnover. Annapolis starting to have a little bit of issue with turnovers here. 4:48 left. They're still in the lead, though. 15-9. 3 with the ball. He's directing traffic, looking for a teammate. Finds one. One not super confident with the ball. He gives it up right away. 3's going to drive and gets, thinking Xavier Lerm was kind of riding him in. No, illegal screen. It'll be a foul on the offense. And no Riojas coming in for Jeremiah Cavazos. 4:30 left. Annapolis up 6. Second quarter. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble turning the ball over, needing to take care of the ball a little bit better. Up top to Joaquin. Finds entry pass to Jake, and he just gets mauled. Anytime he gets the ball, they're just going to be all over him. Jake's been strong with the ball. And that's going to eventually cause some problems for them as they keep fouling him. 4:21 left. Annapolis still up 6. Their ball after the foul. Ben coming down, finding Jake. He's there. Kicks out to Joaquin. He thought about the 3, decides not to. He's going to drive, and said he stepped out of bounds. Little indecision caused another turnover. Joaquin either just shoot it or drive or pass it. Just kind of let himself kind of drift too far, too close to that sideline. Freer very comfortable just passing around. Here comes 0. He's going to come in, find, kick out to 1. Ben's there, high contest. There's that rebound. They're just so aggressive on the rebounding. There were 3 Warriors there and only 1 Freer, and the Freer guy got a hand on it. Annapolis needed to do a little bit better job boxing out and be strong with that ball, keep it high. No with the ball, just under 4 minutes left. Annapolis in a little bit of a dry spell here offensively. Xavier and Ben. Ben gets bottled up. Again, brought that ball down, and immediately white jerseys all over it. Another turnover. Annapolis in a little bit of a lull here, needing to find some offense, whether it's getting something off of the defensive steal or offensively get rolling. Xavier extending out. 3 with the ball up top. Annapolis in that 2-3 zone. 0 wants to drive. Kicks out to 5. Good closeout by Joaquin. Freer's offense, not a whole lot going on. It's just guards kind of just making plays. Everyone else just standing around. 3 elevates and scores. Found a little bit of spots. That ball is way long for Joaquin. And another turnover. Noah trying to push tempo, but the ball was just too far out of reach for Joaquin, and then another empty possession off a turnover. And now it's a 4-point game, just under 3 minutes left, as this game is just slowed way down, and the Buckaroos, this seems to be a very comfortable pace for them. There's no hurry, and then eventually here comes 3, tries to go around Jake, misses it. 5 comes barreling through. Annapolis wanted to push tempo, finds Ben. That was a dangerous pass, gets tipped out. Almost ended up another turnover as that ball was behind Ben. Thankfully, a freer hand pushes out of bounds. Brogan Easter coming in, Xavier Lockyer and Jeremiah Cavazos all coming in. 2:35 left before half. Annapolis only up 4 now, as offensively they're a little bit stagnant. Finds Jake, and lots of white bodies on him. He felt like he got pushed. Instead gets called for the travel, and it's another turnover. These are just racking up, possession after possession after possession. Coach Harper not happy about the no call, but at the end, it is another turnover. Annapolis up 15-11, 2:32 left, up 4. having a little bit of trouble turning the ball over with the Freer defense being really kind of crafty, real quick. Once that ball kind of gets in an area where they can go, they got quick hands and they really respond quickly to it. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble adjusting to it. And then their offense is just super slow, kind of puts you to sleep, and then all of a sudden the guards quick drive, kick, shot. This is going to just be a slow game. Annapolis needing just to adjust to it, adjust to the tempo. I know they're trying to push the tempo a little bit, but they need to be smart about not turning that ball over. 2:32 left, 15-11. Annapolis up 4 points. Freer ball after the turnover. Free, it's been pretty dangerous with the ball in his hand. Now hands it off to 0. Back over to 3. He'll shoot the deep 3. Annapolis needs to be careful. Now playing a little keep away down the short corner. High pass. 5 over to 0. That's a deep 3. That's in. Just kind of just lull you to sleep and eventually make a shot. Now it's a 1-point game. Brogan looking for a mismatch. Here comes that defense extending out over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah looking inside, decides to pass it off around the corner. Xavier in trouble, finds Jake, good pass, good finish. That's what we need, just pound that rock down low. That defense kind of went high side, found Jake. Now good cutoff by Jeremiah, 3 wanting to drive. Finds a screen, finds 13, that should have been a travel. Ball gets tipped around, Noah with the rebound, and here comes Annapolis trying to push the tempo a little bit. Over to Xavier, back to Noah. Noah to Jeremiah, Jeremiah finds Jake. 13's there, he's pretty athletic. He's been late on that rotation. Jake was open, the pass was just a tick late. If it would have been on time, it would have been an easy layup. 1:08 left, Annapolis up 3. Finds Brogan all alone. Brogan looking for some help. Dangerous pass. Does get corralled by Xavier, and Noah's going to reset. Jeremiah over to Xavier, over to Noah. Noah's got a shot if he wants it. Decides to go high post. Tips to Jake. Jake all alone, and 1. Still just not clean. The Freer Buckaroo is able to get little tips on it. Thankfully, it was a fortunate bounce. It gets in Jake's hands. Jake with a strong finish. It kind of rolled around, but eventually dropped in. Needs to get going on the free throws. Looks like he's going to be spending some time there. See if we can get some extra point. Got it. So that's exactly what we need. Is starting to roll now. Annapolis back up 6. Just under a minute left. Noah's going to meet the ball handler at half court. Annapolis switching to man now. 3 loves to drive, finds Jake, acrobatic, misses everything. Xavier with the rebound, finds Noah. 3 with the push, no call. Now Annapolis pushing, finds Jake. Another tip. Freer are just able to get tips on that. Annapolis just needs to be smart. They're so quick with their hands. They look open, but they're not. Noah looking, finds Xavier up top. Xavier going to step in for a 3-pointer. That's in and out. Big rebound by Brogan, and good. The 3-point was there. Brogan was in position. Good finish, and now Annapolis in a flurry of points at the end of the second quarter. Let's see if we can get a big stop here. 13 seconds. Annapolis going man-to-man. Jeremiah's got a tough assignment with 3. He's pretty quick with the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to pull out. Finds 0. Long 3-pointer. That's in and out. Ball's loose, and it's going to go to Annapolis with 0.27 seconds left. There's just not really a whole lot of time to do much. We're going to roll it, see if Noah can get a shot off at the buzzer. He's going to get one off. It's just short. After a big lull and a rash of turnovers, Annapolis able to finish the second quarter strong. They're up 8 now, 14-22. Annapolis up 22-14. But it's going to be a grinding game. Freer wants to slow the game way, way down. And Annapolis did change its defense to a man-to-man, and that kind of shook things up a little bit. We'll see if Coach Harper decides to maybe make some changes defensively. And Freer really quick with the ball, like really quick on defense. Annapolis having a hard time with some passes that aren't on target. Just they've been letting the Freer Buckaroos get their hands on it. And then on the rebounds, we might secure the rebound, but we'll bring that ball down, and then those quick hands are knocking the ball out, keeping the possessions alive for the white team. This will be tough test for Annapolis on the road here in Freer, Texas. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for joining us, the Warrior Sports Network. Welcome back to Freer, Texas, as Annapolis coming out of halftime up 22-14 in a slow, grind-it-out basketball game as the Freer Buckaroos been able to take advantage of just their speed and their quickness, particularly at the guard position, to deflect, get turnovers. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble with possessing the ball. Finished the second quarter really well, though. Flurry of points, able to get the tempo going where they want it to be. They want to speed it up a little bit. And get the camera adjusted here. As Annapolis will be on defense starting the third quarter, as Freer will be taking the ball out. Annapolis finished in the man-to-man, now starting in their man-to-man in the third quarter. 3, trying to use that screen, kicks out to 1, good closeout by Jake. He's going to come all the way through. Brogan's going to come, contest, misses that shot. Good defensive series there. Now pushing tempo. Xavier all alone, finds Brogan, and they're going to say the foul. Nice. This is really where Annapolis likes to get going. Defensively, solid defensive series. Brogan with the good contest, forces the errant shot, quick rebound, get the ball up, drive, kick. Brogan should be shooting 2, but Noah's out of bounds. Thought he was in the act of shooting, but they're going to stay on the floor. Way over, and now Freer all alone. Jake's going to try to hustle back and can't quite get there. I think they were trying to get a lob pass, but timing was way off. 22-16, Warriors with the ball. Xavier Locker up top, kicks over Noah. Down Brogan, he's got on the block, spin move, misses everything. Xavier with the offensive rebound, gets tipped out. Jake tracks it down. And they say travel. Jake disagrees. Xavier got in the mix of that, but like I said, their hands are everywhere. Now Annapolis going full court, finds 0. Brogan's there, wraps around Xavier with the rebound, nice recovery. As he was able to hustle back, and Warriors now trying to pick tempo up. Jeremiah, a little crossover as 0 got a little anxious, gets called for the foul. It's 22-16, 6:53 left in the third quarter. Annapolis picking up the tempo a little bit, going man-to-man, full court. This is where Annapolis is a little more comfortable. Long pass to Xavier, able to corral it back to him. He's looking for some help, trying to run the offense. Now Annapolis bouncing out. There's the entry pass on the block, easy. That's just way too easy. Overplayed by Freer. Jake on the block. We'll take that all day. 6:35 left, full court. Over to 0. 0 finding 1. 1. He's going to try to take on Brogan. Gets around, scoop, misses. Brogan, big rebound, and brought it down. That gets stolen. Ball still loose. Finally secured by Brogan. Jeremiah picking up tempo. Looking for Xavier, decides to go to Noah. He's going to reset everyone. High post, Brogan. Jake to Brogan. Oh, gets pushed from behind. Jake still fighting for it. And Jake disagrees. Thought 3 had the last touch on it. Nice little high-low. Brogan looked like got pushed from behind, and the coaches disagreed and get the little sideline warning. Inadvertent whistle. Ball keeps going. Xavier taking on 3. 3's going to get around him. Get in all the way into Brogan. Misses that. Jeremiah with the rebound. Pushes tempo to Noah. Noah, lots of pressure. Decides to pull it out. That's wise. Jeremiah's going to slow everything down, reset. Jake sealing him on the block. He's got a mismatch. Finds Brogan. 13, good. Good block. Brogan got the deflection. Able to put it back, and now Annapolis. Jeremiah almost with the steal. Here comes 0. He's going to come up the sideline, go through the middle. Over to 3. 3's going to try to draw contact, and Brogan swats at it. They're going to call that foul, even though it looked like it was pretty clean. If you make a big motion, swatting down on it, that's just, there's no way a referee can stop blowing his whistle at that. Annapolis up 10, 26-16. The tempo favoring Annapolis. This is where they want it to be. 3 makes his first free throw. Just needing to slow down 3. 3, this is a tempo that 3 likes to be in. He's kind of a one-man wrecking crew with the ball. That one's good as well. So tempo favoring Annapolis, but needing to find a way to slow down 3. Over to Xavier, looking for some help. Over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah surveying. Over to Xavier, he's gonna let a 3 fly. That's gonna be short. Those guards need to start hitting those 3s, and here comes one. He's going to challenge Jake, and Jake says, no thanks, but I think the foul is going to be on Jeremiah. Yeah, a guard trying to take on Jake Waltney is a advantage Warriors. Jeremiah, though, got a little handsy on the drive. 18-26, Annapolis up. Freer now shooting free throws and starting to get back into it off of fouls. If the tempo is going to speed up, which Annapolis wants, they're going to have to corral these guards, particularly 1 and 3, as this is the tempo they like. The rest of the game, rest of the team, I think, wants to be slow, and another turnover. Ball gets saved and Jake. Xavier let the ball slip out. He hustled, kept it in play, it rolled to Jake, and Jake does the rest. 13 over to 1. That should be a travel. Yep. Jake did a good job coming over, and now I think Annapolis kind of figuring out defensively what they're trying to do, and got the turnover they're looking for. Xavier with the ball. Brogan, easy. And he just, didn't use the backboard. That should have been an easy 2 points. 11 with the ball. He's looking for some help. Now Annapolis, 11, good drive. Brogan's there, he's gonna float. Nice little float over Brogan. 6-point game now as the tempo is sped up. Annapolis trying to look for those looking for those bigs, and there's a little high-low and a big foul. Late whistle. I don't know what one was, or what the referee was waiting for. One had him seat belted. Great little high-low as you get Brogan and Jake working together really well. We haven't been a great free throw shooting team so far today. We need to probably get going because they've definitely been fouling us. That one's off. Leaving points on the board on the floor here if we can't get these. We get the foul but no points. These empty possessions with in concert with our turnovers are keeping Freer in the game. The coach is going to just empty the bench here. 5 new on. It's going way small as he's taking Brogan and Jake off. Got Josh Garza, Jacob Segundo, Joaquin Ford, Xavier Lerma, and Lance Pepper all on the floor. As Annapolis going man-to-man, going small, and probably, I'm guessing, quick with all these guards on their floor. Annapolis looking to maybe make some moves here defensively. Joaquin with the ball, on the ball. Jacob on with the steal. Levin's going to come driving through and layup, misses everything. Offensive rebound. 5 gets blocked. Ball bounces around. Joaquin Pine with the ball. And now Annapolis with the ball. Lots of freshmen. Got 2 freshmen and 2 juniors and a senior out there. Boy, dangerous pass that gets stolen. That was a lazy pass. Misses the layup. 3's there to clean things up. Misses that. Tips around Jacob. A wrestling match for it. And they're going to say jump ball. It's going to go to blue. Game's getting a little crazy, a little sloppy here. It should be blue ball because Freer got the ball at half. 3:07 left. Annapolis up 7 points, 29-22. 3:05 left in the third quarter. Freer in that 2-3 zone. Xavier, another dangerous pass. Annapolis seeing men open and then just hesitating just a smidge, just getting allow the Freer defenders to get in that passing lane and tip. And now turnover again. It's 2 on 2. They're going to say push from behind. Again, another turnover. 2:51, Annapolis staying in that man-to-man. Turnover, almost corralled. 0 with a spin move and score as he just absolutely levels Xavier Lerma. I think he's going to be okay, but the spin move, elbow caught him in the face. Nifty finish as it's now a 5-point lead for Annapolis. Jake coming in for Xavier. See if Annapolis can clean things up offensively. They've just been leaving points on the board with empty possessions, lots of turnovers. Need to clean things up. Jacob to Jake, gets triple teamed. And they're saying it was a turnover, but it looked off, it looked like it bounced off the leg of a Freer defender. So another turnover. 11 driving through there, he gets handcuffed. Oh, looks like I thought Lance got him, but no, it said travel. 5-point game, 2:17 left in the third quarter. Annapolis over to Jake with the ball. He's get triple, quadruple teamed, and here comes the foul. Jake's so strong with the ball. Seems like everyone's having trouble keeping possession of the ball except for Jake. Just strong hands. 2:10. Annapolis up 5. Finds Jake on the lob. He's going to go to work. Goes through there, misses it. Gets a rebound. Gets his own rebound. Gets just absolutely mauled from behind. No call. Stays here, though. Those guards are just coming in and just grabbing anything, and those referees not quick to blow the whistle on that. Just over 2 minutes left, 5-point game. Trying to find Joaquin in the corner. No, finds Jake. He's in a good position, and they're going to say travel. He got blocked from behind. It should have probably been a jump ball, but instead they called the travel. Coach not happy with the no calls. Annapolis now coming out, 15 over to 11. 11 back to 3. Corner 3, juggle act, misses that. Jacob with the swat, goes out of bounds, stays here. You know you're going to get defensive pressure with Jacob on the floor. Annapolis having a little bit of trouble matching up, finally find their men. Staying in a man-to-man. Joaquin on the ball, now 3. 3, using that screen. 15, step back three-pointer, that's long. Kicks over to 0. Over to 5. 5 thought about driving. Josh in good position. Now he decides to do it. Big bump, no call. Jake comes over to contest. Rebounds. Lance needs some help. He's got 3 guys on him. And they're going to say foul. Yep, they got a foul. Lance did a good job keeping that ball high, ripping it. There was 3 Freer guys around him. He just was in a bad position, but able to draw the contact and the foul. Minute 21, Annapolis still up 5. This is where Annapolis has struggled, is these kind of these lulls with lots of empty possessions, turnovers. See if Annapolis can get going. Freer stays in that 2-3 zone. They're going to come out and extend a little bit. Lance up top, looking inside, back to Joaquin. Joaquin just needing to be patient. Uses dribble, there 3 comes out. And now loses the ball over to Josh. He's going to step in for a 3. That's long. Ball, Lance Pepper with the rebound and the foul. Lance right place, right time. Gets fouled by number 5. See if we can get the free throws going. See if Lance can get some points on the board. We've been able to get them to foul us. We just can't make them pay. So it's under a minute left. That one's short. 54 seconds left. Annapolis still up 5. See if we can get that second, this 2-shot foul here. And break the ice and get to 30. It's been a really low-scoring game. That one's long. Jake almost there. Going to get the rebound and stays here. All right, so clock's still running. They gave a few extra seconds. 53 seconds. Annapolis still with the possession. They're going to keep Brogan. They're going to bring Brogan in. I think coach looking to Lance did a nice job. He's going to go to the bench. Trying to get some points here off this possession. Over to Joaquin, left all alone, top of the key, 3, and they got it. Boy, we've been needing that. We've been, I don't know if we've made a three-pointer yet. That was timely. Now, a little bit of trouble. One, weaving through there. He's gonna come right through there. Gets up in the air, should be a travel. Tried to get around Brogan. Jake was there, and he just kept the ball and landed, and there wasn't a whole lot for him to do. That ball would have been in the bleachers if he would have shot it. 45 seconds, 32-24 after that big three-pointer by Joaquin. Josh Garza at point. Freer in that 2-3 zone. Letting us kind of move the ball around the perimeter. And there, 3 extending out. Jacob's got to get the ball out. He's going to need some help. Finds it in Josh. Josh dribbling around. That was just a late pass. And 3, trying to shield. Misses the layup. Battle for the ball. Jacob's got it. He's going to push tempo. He needs some help. And now he just turns the ball over. 3 comes in and gets fouled and 1. He's so good with the ball. We had the ball, and then the tempo just keeps going, and we just get a little impatient. If we just slow things down, we get the steal, and then just find a guard. But instead, real predictable passes, just a little bit late. They're open, but then waiting just a hair, and then Freer just jumping those passes. Apples needs to be a little bit smarter with their passing. If you can't get him when he's open right away, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. 12 seconds left. Number 3 trying to get his and 1. That one's good. Now Annapolis with some substitutes. Xavier Lockyer, Jeremiah Cavazos, Noah, all on the court. There's a high post reaching in. That should be a foul, yep. 15 was wrapped all the way around him. 3.6 seconds left, 32-27. That should be shooting, yep. Brogan should be shooting 2. Yep, so they're over 5 team fouls, so Brogan will be shooting 2. Boy, we need these free throws. Just leaving lots of points on the floor here without making them. Especially when there's only 3 seconds left. This would be nice to get these points. That one's good. Annapolis up 6 now, 33-27, 3.6 seconds left in the third quarter. See if Brogan can get that second one, make him pay for the foul. That one's going to be long. Jake's there, gets the rebound, and got it. Big rebound. The clock didn't start, so they're going to give, there should be a couple seconds off there. Jake, great offensive rebound. And they're going to call that quarter. Great way to finish the quarter. Brogan missed that second one, but Jake, with his height and athleticism, able to get the offensive rebound and then the putback. And then Annapolis up 35-27. Up 8, and this has been just a grinded out game. Warriors trying to push the tempo a little bit, but for your guards, were able to take advantage of defensively just not really being able to rotate in position. Turnovers kind of kept things in the balance. Really for Annapolis, the big thing needs to be is not to turn the ball over. They need to value every possession. If someone is open, they need to get the ball right away. But if you just wait just even a half second, Freer's going to be in that passing lane. And just be patient. If it's not there right away, just keep passing. The defensive pressure, I mean, they'll come out, but once you kind of break that initial pressure, there's time. They're not really pressing the wings. But just be patient with the ball. Find the right person, right pass. They've been able to get Jake and Brogan with the ball at the block, which has just been absolute money. Let's see if Annapolis can just be patient and take advantage. Annapolis in a 2-3 zone. 0, double teamed. Over to 11 up top. 3 now with the handoff. He's going to have the ball up top of the key. Over to 11, thought about a 3. Short corner to 5, he dribbles out. Finds 2, kicks out to 3. Freer, deep 3, that's good. No hand in his face. He loves that top of the key 3-pointer. That's the second one he's made. Annapolis cannot let him just be free up there. And now this is where Annapolis needs to be smart. Over to 11, to Jake. He's going to come driving through, kick to Brogan. Can't find the ball off his shoe, needs to help. Finds Noah, needs to reset. Just slow down, be patient, be patient. Jeremiah's going to step in for a 3. That's long. Ball tipped around. Freer ball. And now here comes Freer. He's going to come driving through. Kick to 0. Top of the key 3-pointer. That's good. Again, wide open 3. No defender up there as he was able to draw the initial drive, drew the defense in, and then the kick for 3. And now it's a 2-point game. Annapolis still with the lead, but clinging barely to it. Xavier with the ball. Noah over to Brogan. Brogan fadeaway jumper. And now it's going to be a foul on Jeremiah. 6:32 left. Freer making a run here. They're only down 2 after 2 big 3-pointers. And now Freer will take the timeout. Apple's in a little bit of a dilemma here as they have been struggling with slowing down the Freer offense. Defensively, Freer's now been able to spread the zone out, getting some dribble penetration, and then making 2 back-to-back 3-pointers. Offensively, Annapolis unable to get things going. Freer dialing into stopping that entry pass to Brogan and Jake, putting some extra pressure on those guards. And with the turnovers mounting and the empty possessions, they've been able to keep Freer in the game, and now Freer looking at a chance to tie or take the lead in this possession. 1-0 with the ball, step back, makes it. Now the game is tied. Annapolis, tons of time. Annapolis needs to settle down again, be patient, run their offense, but be smart. This is a situation Annapolis has been in before. They went overtime with Sherryland, and just an errant pass. Coach Jakes thought his arm got pulled. That was kind of a wild pass. It would be unusual for him to throw a pass like that without getting fouled, but no call. Game is tied. Chance for Freer to take the lead on this possession. High screen, 3's going to come in, try to challenge Brogan. Misses everything. Offensive rebound. And now Annapolis having to scramble defensively as they are in man-to-man. 3 with the ball, Noah on him. He's going to drive, finds Brogan, misses everything. Over to Noah, and here comes Annapolis. Noah weaving, finds Xavier, dangerous pass, finds Noah. Over to Jeremiah, and he loses the handle. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, stays with Annapolis. Annapolis having trouble even just hanging onto the ball a little bit. Game is still tied. Annapolis ball after the scramble. Noah with the ball over to Xavier. Xavier finds Brogan up top, turn, and then there's another turnover. The ball was there. It just got, I think, just a little overzealous. Just an easy little pass, and he kind of zipped it, missed everything. Freer now with the chance to take the lead. They haven't had the lead for a long time. They've been clawing their way back. High screen for 11. Over to 3. Noah with him. Trying to use that screener up top to get free. Turns the corner. He's going to challenge Brogan. Finds one, and one gets Jake in the air and got fouled. Just using like that high screen, trying to get around the corner and then get their guards in there and just create. Offensively, it's not super organized. It's more kind of pick-up playground style. But that they seem pretty comfortable doing that. Misses the free throw. Game is still tied. 5:09 left, 35 all. Freer with a chance to take the lead here with the second free throw. It's been a long time since they've had the lead. That one is good. Up one now. Out quickly to Noah. They got men all over him. A nice finish. Noah had triple team. He finally found Brogan. Brogan with an easy finish. And now Annapolis with the lead again. 37-36. Just under 5 minutes left. Annapolis back. Long three-pointer. That's long off the back iron. Noah with the rebound. Good defensive series. Kicks it out, and there's to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's going to turn the corner. 11 all over him. He needs help. Finds Xavier. Xavier's going to drive. 3 all over him. Needs some help. Kicks it out to Noah. Over to Xavier. And another turnover. 3 with the ball. He's dangerous. He's waving. He's going to attack the basket. Jake's there, but gets it up and in. Another turnover leads to a transition basket. Just, again, seeing someone open and then just being a little bit too late. So now the three are up 38-37, 4:18 left. Timeout. This game has just been back and forth, and this fourth quarter has been a seesaw. The story of the game has been Annapolis turnovers. It's been keeping Freer in the game. Annapolis just giving up way too many empty possessions, and then Freer's guards able to find some space. They've dropped some big three-pointers, and now got a transition basket to take the lead. Still tons of time. I know Annapolis feeling a little bit shell-shocked here. Not really able to dial in. Part of it is just Freer just a little bit disorganized. They kind of like playing a little chaotic. They seem like they'll be real passive in their defense and then slow on their offense and all of a sudden just be real explosive. They break the huddle now. It'll be Annapolis ball after the basket. Annapolis trailing by 1 point. Looks like Freer's going to go full court now. They're going to try to pick the tempo up. This typically would be in our favor, but we've seen it have a little bit of trouble. Now it's going to be looks like a half-court trap. They need someone in the middle here. Trying to get across the court, and there's a high pass to Jake. Almost a steal. Over to Joaquin. He's going to shoot 3. That was way off. Brogan, big rebound. He misses. Another missed layup. Here comes 3, comes just barreling through, trying to get contact. And they're going to say foul on Jeremiah as he was trying to wrap up 2. 3 just I think he was just hoping to get bailed out with the foul. He just came flying in there. No one obliged him, but Jeremiah got called with the reach. 3:52 left. Annapolis trailing by 1 point. Freer ball. High pass out to 1. Over to 0. He's going to step in for a 3. That's off the top rim. Offensive rebound. 1. Came in. Brogan reached in. Got called for the foul. That's got to be 3 or 4 on Brogan. He's had a little bit of foul trouble early on. 3:40. Freer looking to extend their lead. They're up 1 now. Shooting 2. The first one's in. Brogan has 4 fouls. He's going to have to be careful. It's 3:40 left. Coach deciding to keep him in. Second free throw is good. Freer with their biggest lead in a long time. They're up 3 now. Joaquin looking inside. Decides to drive. Over to Noah. Over to Joaquin. They're trying to use 3, and Brogan having a hand fight there. Over to Jeremiah. Noah with a nice drive. Noah's basket's good. There's a foul. I think it may be on 3. He pushed Brogan. Now they're going to call, I guess, on the shot. 3 and Brogan were hand fighting. They're going to say it was on the shot, so Noah will be the one shooting the free throw. Chance to tie it here. But should be, yeah. So the basket's good. The foul was on number 3. Push Brogan. It'll stay here. It'll be Annapolis possession. This is a chance to now go up as they get a bonus possession off of the foul. Coach from Freer disagreeing, but they're now conferring if Annapolis retains possession on the foul. So they're saying, yep, it's Annapolis ball because the foul happened after the shot, so it stays here. Annapolis with a chance. Here's a bonus possession. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Looking for he's too far into the basket. Misses that. Ball's loose, still loose, and there's going to be a foul, and if it's on Brogan, he's gone. Yep, they're going to call it on Brogan, and he will be fouled out. The ball was loose and rolling around. Both Jake and Brogan went for it. Freer were able to corral it, and Brogan came in late, got him across the arm. They are in the double bonus, and it's 3:04 left, so Freer will be shooting free throws from here on out on every Annapolis foul. Coach is going to take his time. Coach is going to take his time to kind of milk the clock here. He does get some time before he has to actually sub. Freer up 40-39, 3:04 left. Looks like Xavier Locker will be coming in. Coach is taking his time. They were going to give him the free throw, but coach said you can't give the free throw until he's made the substitution. I think mission accomplished as far as icing the shooter. He extended the time as much as he possibly could, and now Xavier Lockyer in replacing Brogan. And he'll have to play big. 3:04 left, shooting 2. First one's good. Freer has been shooting the free throws pretty well. Annapolis not so much. Now that it's a 2-point lead, 41-39, 3:04 left, lots of time still. It's been a back and forth. Brogan's big feet were on the court, so they had to get him off. Second free throw, that one's in and out. Rebound, Jake. 3 minutes left, 2-point lead for Freer. Annapolis needing to get things rolling offensively. Joaquin has a 3. He's going to step into it. That's going to be off the back iron. Ball gets tipped around. And Zero was dancing with his feet. No call. Here comes 3. He's going to come barreling in here. He loves to just come flying in there, and he's get called. And I think it might be on Jeremiah. No, on Joaquin. 3 he's just going to come in with his speed. He's just going to lower his shoulder and just try to make something happen. He's not really even looking at the basket. Annapolis is just need to probably, and that's going to be 2. The problem with that is it's a 2-shot foul now. They're in the bonus. Well, he'll be shooting 2, getting bailed out with a foul as he was just driving a car with no brakes. 2:41 left, 41-39, Annapolis down. First free throw's off. Offensively, Annapolis has been really out of sorts. Been trying to get to Jake, but by doing that, they've been turning the ball over quite a bit. Second free throw's good. 42-39, Freer up. 2:37 left in the fourth quarter. The zone now really extended out. Over to the corner. He's in trouble. Finds Jake with an easy finish. Xavier was double team. He was able to get a good pass this time to Jake. Jake with an easy finish. And now it's a 1-point Freer lead. 2:15 left. Freer's going to be super patient with the ball. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. I think he was in trouble. Coach bailed him out with the timeout. Xavier knocked the ball out of bounds, knocked the ball out, and he was stuck in the corner. Before any more danger happened, the Freer coach called timeout. It is a 1-point game, 2:07 left. Annapolis is down. They've had the lead most of the game, but now Freer, we've kind of let them hang around with lots of turnovers, lots of empty possessions, and now Freer with the lead. And now they have been really good about slowing the game down. Annapolis needing to make sure that they score and not let them just milk the clock. Got to first of all get the lead and then keep it. Freer ball after the timeout. 2:07 left in the fourth quarter. Jeremiah almost with the steal. Over to 3. Xavier Lockyer on him. He's going to pull out, and they're going to probably milk this clock. They're not afraid to slow it into 3 with a deep 3. That's off the top iron. Jake with a big rebound. Now this is a big possession for Annapolis. Over to Jeremiah Cavazos. Jeremiah to Noah. Over to Joaquin. Look for Jake. Need to not. And 0. It's reaching in there. Got to be super strong with the ball. Noah. They're overplaying the zone, and freshman right through his hands. Low pass. Needs to secure that ball, and there's another possession at the. Boy, that was inopportune. Now, big defensive stop here. Minute 36 left. Annapolis down 1. They're going to have to really buckle down defensively. Let them with the ball. Ball's pulled up. They're just going to take their time. Double team. 1 looking for 0, looking for help, and that's a turnover. That's a big turnover. Minute 13 left. The pressure from the guards, Joaquin and Jeremiah combined, gets the turnover. And now Freer coming out. Over to Joaquin, back to Jeremiah, minute 10 left. Big possession here, need a basket badly. Joaquin, over to Jeremiah, to Noah. Xavier down low, he's got double team, triple team, kicks it out. 1 more pass, Joaquin for 3, in and out. And here comes 3. He's going to go to the rim. You know he's going to come hard. And throws it up, misses. Big rebound, Jake. Over to Jeremiah. 45 seconds. Here comes double team. He needs some help. Finds Noah. Noah's going to drive all the way to the rim. Oh. He got roped around the neck. He'll be shooting 2. 39.6 seconds left. Annapolis down 1. Noah shooting 2. So 39 seconds, Noah shooting 2. Did a great job turning that corner, getting into the lane, got the foul. Now needs to make him pay with the free throw. That one's off the back iron. Annapolis' free throw shooting has been less than stellar here. We need some big ones here. Let's see if we can at least get this one to tie the game up. Second free throw, that's off the back iron as well. Ball's loose, it's still loose. Jake's got it. Coach is calling timeout, and they're going to say they're not going to give it to him. A little bit of extra scuffling afterwards. They was pretty physical. Not sure what the call is. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay Annapolis ball. Coach is going to call timeout. Jake had the possession. Coach called timeout. The referees didn't grant it. Let him tie it up and wrestle around some more. And thankfully, the possession arrow is Annapolis's. All right, catch your breath here. 39.63 seconds. Annapolis is down 1 point. It's their ball after the jump ball, so possession arrow will go to Freer. Coach needing to draw up something. I'm guessing it's going to be trying to find Jake. They've been able to find him down the block, so getting the ball to the wing and even to the corner And when they overplay that ball, they've been able to get Jake opened up. Otherwise, they're bracketing him. And with a good entry pass with Jake on the block, I'll take that all day. So Annapolis down 1 point. It's their ball, 39 seconds. Still lots of time for Annapolis to get a good possession, good shot, and hopefully a basket to take the lead. Freer's in the bonus. Annapolis only, there's only 2 team fouls against Freer, so Annapolis still has a long way to go before they get the double bonus. No with the ball, 38 seconds. Over to Joaquin. The ball gets tipped and stolen. Here comes Freer. He's going to go up and in. Now it's a 3-point game, 26 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Taking their time. Probably need to speed up a little bit. That's the one they want, is Xavier to Jake, but they were on that as they were double teaming, and then they were able to front Jake. 13.2 seconds left. Annapolis down 3 points. Once again, that turnover. That bug has just been their Achilles heel in this game. So 13.2 seconds. Annapolis down 3. 44-41. It's Annapolis ball after the timeout. They'll take it out, I'm guessing, under the basket, which could be to their advantage. There is definitely a height advantage. But let's see if Coach is going to drop a 2 or if he's going to go for 3. This will be a little bit of a strategy here with Coach Harper. What he decides to do, a quick 2 or if he's going to try to get a 3. Our 3-point shooting has not been great. I think Joaquin's the only one I can remember to actually make it. We haven't been shooting a lot. We haven't been shooting a lot of the threes, but none of them been going in except for again one that I remember. All right, 13.2 seconds left. 44-41. Annapolis ball. They'll take it out under the basket. Guess they're going to try to key on Jake. See if they try to get something for him. Lob pass for Jake. He's got it. Up, misses it. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again, makes it. It's 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and there's going to be a timeout. It's a 1-point game. Annapolis still down 7.03 seconds. Freer up 44-43. 7 seconds left. See what Coach decides to do. I'm guessing they're going to probably try to overplay the pass and then have to foul right away, and then it's going to come down to free throws. Freer has been pretty good on the free throw line, but it's mostly just been number 3 and 0 and 11 shooting the free throws. The rest of the team hasn't been shooting a lot of free throws. I'm guessing they're going to try to get it to 3. He's their best ball handler, best free throw shooter. At least he's been that way today. All right, let's see what Coach decides to do here. Freer's been pretty good with the ball. They haven't turned it over a whole lot. They've got some good ball handlers. Got Jacob Segundo in and Josh Garza. Guessing. So they're going to send Noah and Jacob. Looking for a person. The ball. Jeremiah thought he got the foul right away, but was able to knock some couple seconds off, and they got the ball to who they wanted, which is number 3, and he'll be shooting 2 with 5 seconds left. So 5 seconds left. Freer up 44-43, number 3 shooting 2. First free throw is good. 2-point lead now. 5 seconds left. Joaquin Ford coming in. Joaquin, the only one I remember to actually make a 3-pointer. He's got Joaquin, Josh, Jeremiah, Noah, all 3-point shooters on the floor. Need to first hopefully get the miss and then the rebound. And then that one is off. Jake's got the ball. Out to Joaquin. Joaquin over to Josh. Josh is in trouble. He's got 2 people, and that's the way the game will end. Some freshman mistakes. Joaquin probably should have just taken it. The ball was behind Josh. Couldn't corral it. Got double teamed. And Freer with the big win. Really, Annapolis is not gonna like the way this one sits. They really felt like they probably had the opportunities. They just really massive turnover problems. Really kept Freer in the game, and then Freer was able to make plays down the stretch. Well, thanks for joining us. Not the result we wanted, but thank you for joining us as we will get into our Thanksgiving break, and then when we get back, we'll have some upcoming games. Annapolis will be finishing out their non-conference schedule, and then once we get in the conference schedule, WSN will be there. Thanks for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving.